Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report. I'm here at Baha for the ILTM North America, as I am almost every year. And for the third year now, I'm actually with this gentleman who's the president of Baha, Graham Davis. And for the third year in a row, for the second year in a row, we're previewing one of his new attractions, a new restaurant. Last year it was a jazz club, and now that's a reality. We're going to talk about all that's new in Baha, and hopefully you'll have something new next year too, but we'll
Absolutely.
see. Yeah. Anyway, you hear about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Graham, first of all, great to see you, and I feel like deja vu all over again, right?
James, it's always wonderful to welcome you home here at Baha.
Well, it is a home now for 3 years, and even before that,
that's right.
I was here before that. So, and last year we previewed your jazz club by Jean-Baptiste.
That's right.
And now that's open.
First in the world.
Yeah, and you know, he came down, and now you got it really going. We were briefly in there with a reception earlier today. I want to be in here one day when Jean-Baptiste is here, but that's
You'll be here next week, so
I wish I could. I missed him by a week. But here we are. This is your latest attraction. It's called Leola, which is a Scott Conant restaurant, right?
That's right. Yeah, we're absolutely excited and thrilled to have Scott Conant being part of our family here at Baha in our culinary offerings. And really, Scott is so well known. I mean, he's an incredible chef. He was the founder of Scarpetta's, an incredible author, a two-time James Beard Award-winning chef. He is so well versed in Italian cuisine. And we're thrilled. This is his first concept called Leola.
Right.
You'll hear a little bit more about it tonight.
We're going to have a little reception before. We're about a full dinner. Well, and now I'm honored. And now it's going to be, I think, November 7th is when
November 7th is the opening day. And again, to have Scott as part of our family here, along with Daniel Balud, with Katsuya Uechi. We have Marcus Samuelson.
Of course, Marcus, yeah.
Right, Dario Caccini right next door here. We're in good company with Scott, and he's thrilled to be a part of this team as well.
Well, there's a lot of new going stuff. In fact, earlier this week, on the first day I was here, we went to the John McEnroe Tennis Center. You made a brief appearance there, and I actually got a chance to interview John McEnroe. That was pretty cool.
That's right, the legend himself. To be able to collaborate with John McEnroe here at Baha is truly exceptional. And this is really John McEnroe's first resort tennis center outside of what he operates in New York, in the New York City area. And John just has a true sense of not just tennis, but really giving back to the community here in the Bahamas, really putting rackets in kids' hands and raising the level of tennis, and also just a wonderful spirit. I mean, sure, he may have been a little bit salty on the court in the early days.
Hey, I modeled my tennis on him, so what can I say? I was a little salty back then.
Believe it or not, he's a great musician. He played with Jean-Baptiste when we opened. And
that would have been fun. Yeah,
he and his team are here taking care of our guests. John will be down throughout the year, coming down and giving some great lessons and some insights with our guests here at Baha. You'll catch him throughout the year, and his team will be really teaching the John McEnroe way, minus the salty attitude.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you, I talked with him. We did an interview that you'll see. It was interesting because I said, look, at least I thought maybe I could finally take you, and he looked at me and said, no, you wouldn't. I said, you're right, I wouldn't. There's no way. What am I thinking of? But it's fun. He's a lot of fun, I got to tell you.
He truly is. And again, it's just another experience here at Baha that's unique and different. And we have more to come. We've invested over $60 million this year, on top of the over $4.5 billion invested here in Baha from day one. Our luxury water park, the Jean-Baptiste Jazz Club we opened this year. We've got some exciting plans for next year as well. Our new podcast studio.
Yeah, you're telling us about that earlier. You're going to have a podcast studio here?
We will. It'll be outdoors, indoor-outdoor podcast studio on the way down to the beach area. Our guests will be able to listen and see live podcasting going on with our podcasters in residence. We're joining forces with iHeartRadio. So we'll have some world-class podcasters coming down throughout the year, where guests will be able, we have seating up to 100 outdoors in a beautiful environment where we'll have a studio cafe that's open in the morning time. You can peek through the window, watch the podcasters going away at their podcasting, and then they'll have some live broadcasting as well that the guests can actually get engaged with.
That's amazing. Yeah, so you're always inventing and doing new things all the time. You got to keep everything fresh. And I know you've renovated the SLS recently. You're going to be renovating rooms in the Grand Hyatt. Right. So, Rosewood, as we know, that's the third hotel. So the three hotels are SLS, Grand Hyatt, and Rosewood. So you've been keeping that all fresh. So that's been great.
We have, and we're excited next year to be launching our next hotel.
Well, I was going to talk to you about that. Yeah, there is one. It's not quite adjacent on property, but you walk past the water park, and that's where it's going to be, right? And you don't want to tell me what it is. There's a brand, right?
Well, I'll tell you what. You'll be the first to know.
I'll be the first to know. Yes, I've had
all of your listeners.
I've heard some rumors. But let's just say it is a very good luxury brand. And it will be here as part of the fourth hotel, as part of the complex, right?
That's right, about 350 keys. It'll have residences as well, going up almost 30 stories, right on the beachfront. Amazing specialty restaurant. We'll have 4 restaurants over there.
Four restaurants.
Beautiful spot. We'll be up over 50 restaurants.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Restaurants and bars.
That's great.
And it'll be around a $700 million investment next door. So wow. It's an incredible opportunity. The strength of Baha Mar continues to grow. We continuously focus on really taking care of our associates, making sure they're inspired and motivated every day to create happy associates, which I believe happy employees equals happy guests. So that's our bottom line, is really focusing on the employees and making sure that they're super happy and motivated to create an exceptional experience for our guests, because we truly are that luxury of choice experience across Baha Mar with our 3 different brands of Hyatt, SLS, and Rosewood.
And a player to be named later, right?
Yeah, right.
but yeah, you've done an amazing job, Graham. I got to tell you, when you came in, you really relaunched this thing and has done an amazing job of getting this back on the map, really, as a major property in the Bahamas and obviously the Caribbean and the world.
That's truly correct, and it's so easy to get here. Only 30 minutes from Miami, 48 flights a day direct into Nassau, New Providence. And when you leave here, you're clearing U.S. Customs. So you're actually in the U.S. When you get on that plane, and you don't have to clear going home, which makes it exceptional.
Well, this is what I'm looking to do on Friday, but I am going to spend an extra night here to just enjoy it a little bit. Someday I'll come back and enjoy it a little more. I got to come back to see some music at the Jazz Club, and I have to come back and enjoy this restaurant, even though I'm going to get to tonight, right?
Absolutely, and we have a few more new experiences that we'll talk about next year.
I said we have to have our annual interview, and we have to have more stuff. I'm sorry to put the pressure on you, and you got to keep on coming up with more stuff.
Absolutely will. Thank you, James. Thanks for being with us.
Great to see you here again. You got a marvelous property, and really book your clients here in any one of 3 and soon to be 4 hotels, and John McEnroe Tennis Center, new restaurants like Leola, and a great lineup of culinary talent. Plus, you're having your arts festival coming up, right?
Yeah, let's not forget about that. We have actually, we're super excited to have Lenny Kravitz kicking off. He is Bahamian through his mother's side, and he's got a beautiful home and estate over in Eleuthera, and this will be the first time he's going to actually.
You said that, I couldn't believe that.
The Bahamas,
yeah.
And so that he's going to kick off on October 24th in the evening. There's still tickets available. There's still options for weekend passes. And then we've got an incredible Fuse Art Festival, which is really what I believe is the Art Basel of the Caribbean. We have now over 21 countries represented, 120 artists. We're collaborating with Scope out of Art Basel in Miami Beach, in Miami. And this is truly an incredible opportunity. It goes from the 22nd to the 25th. And it's just that great opportunity to see incredible art and have an experience throughout the entire weekend with all of our chefs that are coming down. It's been an amazing experience. And also, just to point out today, I found out that Condé Nast Travel Awards voted the Reader's Choice Awards. We're number one on Reader's Choice Awards at Rosewood and number 2 at SLS in the Atlantic region.
Not too bad. I know. I know. Although you got some standards now. Now you got to keep it up, right?
Well, Rosewood Baha Mar, this is the 3rd year that it's won first place in the Atlantic for Condé Nast.
Reader's a marvelous hotel, and SLS is great. And I'm in the Grand Hyatt, and it's perfectly fine.
Too. Absolutely, all 3.
Well, you see, there's a lot more to do, and we're going to have this video out before that festival that's coming up. So hopefully you can get your clients down here. There might be still some space available. Graham, once again, it's great to see you again, and we're looking forward to seeing next year, right?
Absolutely. We look forward to sharing more of those new experiences here at Baha Mar. Look forward to having you all come down and join us and send your clients.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.